Hi, how you doing? Okay, I'm going to make quite a fun dish that I like to make. It is actually called porcupine meatballs. So this dish is actually quite fun. You can actually use spaghetti bolognese sauce, chili con carne sauce, whatever you want as a sauce. It's up to you. All right. I actually go for the meatball sauce with chopped tomatoes, and it really rounds it off quite nicely. I actually use beef mince because I like beef, so I don't mind. But you can substitute that for anything you want. You know, turkey, chicken, lamb, whatever you feel like. For the rice, I use 1 cup of rice, the good stuff, basmati rice. Can't go any wrong with that. I chop up a shallot, a little bit of normal onions as well. And as for herbs, once again, herbs is your choice. I use smoked paprika, a little bit of chicken seasoning, hot smoky chipotle, and some garlic powder. But you can put whatever you want in this dish. This is your dish. You do what you want as far as flavoring is concerned. What is interesting about the dish is the way it comes out, as you will see. Okay, so for this mix, I've literally put the minced meat in the bowl. I'm going to put 2 tablespoons of smoked paprika, generous topping of chicken seasoning, the hot and smoky mix, going to put some garlic powder, and then the rice. I'm then going to mix all that together using my hands, get them really nice, and create meatballs out of them. Once I've got the meatballs all ready, I'll put them to one side. Then I'm going to put a pan on the stove. I'm going to add in a little bit of onions, sear it off with some onions to start with, get them caramelized, do the shallots in there as well. Obviously with some olive oil. Try and use olive oil rather than standard oil. Makes it much nicer. Then I'm going to put the meatballs in just to brown them off a little bit to start with. And then I'm going to put the sauces on top and put it on a simmer. But I'll go through those stages one at a time as I do them. Okay, I've mixed in the rice, the peppers, all the spices I want. I've made a little hole in the middle because I'm going to add an egg. The egg will hold it all together. Then I'm going to mix it some more with my hands and start making the meatballs. Once the meatballs are rolled nicely, it should look something like this. Just take some time, really roll them into really nice balls, and they should look good. Then what we're going to do is, as I said, we're going to take the shallots and a little bit of onion, not all of that, just a little bit of onion, put it into the frying pan, caramelize it, so just basically a little bit of olive oil, high heat, get the onions and the shallots really cooking nicely. Then put the meatballs in, just brown off as much as you can, but try not to turn them too much because you'll break them up. So you just want to brown it just a little bit. Then once you've browned it, you're probably looking about 5-6 minutes. So now you can see I've got the onions caramelizing nicely. I put the meatballs in there. I'm literally going to leave them in there for a couple of minutes on their own. Just keep turning them. Try not to turn them too quickly because otherwise they will break up because they're not really fused together yet properly. Just turn them a little bit, then we put the sauce in. Okay, as you can see, the sauce is all in there now. Totally covering the meatballs, which is fine. We're going to put a lid on top and simmer that on a nice low simmer for about 30 minutes. As you can see, the rice has come through nicely on the meatballs. Porcupine meatballs. Let me plate it up and let you see it properly. And there we have it. Garnish it up. That's just a little bit of coriander. But obviously, nice bit of salad, something like that will go really, really well with this dish. Really nice, something interesting. The meatballs taste amazing. You've already got the rice in there, so you don't need to add the pasta or anything else. Lovely dish, very easy to do, and yeah, it's good. Enjoy.